Hi, my name's Paul Feiner. I'm Greenburgh Town Supervisor, and I'm going to, in the next half hour, tell you why I think you should re-elect me as your town supervisor. It takes a strong leader with experience to make the tough decisions to run a town of approximately 90,000 people. We're one of the largest towns in New York State. However, at the same time, you must make yourself accessible to residents. You have to have heart, you have to have compassion, and most important, you have to work really, really hard to make sure that people feel that they have the highest quality services. When people come to me, I want them to feel as if they're the most important person in the world. I want to take you on a brief journey with me to see the town through my eyes and to let you know why I agree with Money Magazine and CNN that Greenburgh is one of the best places in the United States to live. We're beginning today's journey at the Greenburgh Town Pool, and with me are two young women who are not my daughters.
Because I was retiring and I'm a social worker for the elderly. This is what was my work in New York City. And Hartsdale has the best services for seniors. Well, he always gets back to you, that's true. I complained about the sidewalk and he got fixed.
Great, thank you very much. Okay. And I'll see you. Alvin is with his children at the Anthony Veteran Town pool. This is the interactive children's pool. I was responsible in part for getting this approved. And Alvin and your kids, what do you think of this pool?
Oh, it's great. Kids are having a wonderful time.
And are you having a lot of fun? You having fun? Terrific. So we're going to do more fun things for the children, and we're going to try making Greenburgh an even better place for families. That's one of the reasons people love this town. It's family friendly. This is another example of a terrific program that the town offers. The tennis courts are used by a lot of people, and it's another reason why people want to move to Greenburgh, because we have a great quality of life. Right now I'm at the Multipurpose Center at Anthony Veteran Park, and we're at the Senior Center, and I just interrupted a bridge game, so I apologize, but I want to ask you what you think of the senior programs and if you have any suggestions.
Well, I like it very much. I'm a strong supporter of my friend over here, and also, should I say the name? I also am a strong supporter of the senior center. I'm here practically every day of the week. I play bridge, I play canasta, I go to 4 different exercise programs, I play ping pong. I'm an 85-year-old bag.
And you only look 50.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I also love it here. I come here 4 days a week. I play bridge, I play a lot of ping pong, which I love, and I'm almost 90, and still playing a good game. And I feel the center is very important in my life right now.
I also enjoy the center. It kind of focuses my life, and there are lots of lovely people here, and I look forward to coming. I'm very grateful it's here.
Our senior programs are very important to the town, and our senior citizens are important because they help make the town the great place it is. This is a wonderful community, not only because of the government, but because of the people who live here, like all of you. So thank you. We continue our journey in the village of Ardsley. Right now I'm at Ciccone's Ardsley Pizzeria, an Italian restaurant. It's right near the Chico's. It's a really great pizza shop. In fact, I'm going to have another slice. It's great. And you're a great local business.
Thank you.
My daughter comes here, and she's not a politician, and she loves your pizza.
Thank you very much. And Paul is the hardest working politician I've ever met. You can find him almost every weekend in our shopping center helping his constituents with whatever problems they have.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
You got it. We'll be here.
Thank you. We're continuing our journey. I'm in front of the Ardsley-Secor Volunteer Ambulance Corps headquarters, They do a wonderful job protecting our lives. Volunteer ambulance corps members are available day, night, and they work with the Greenburgh police, our paramedic teams, and making sure that you stay healthy. And if you're unfortunately injured or you have a medical problem, we want to give you the best chance of having a total recovery. The town shows our appreciation to the volunteers by providing volunteers who live in the villages access to the town pool and our recreation programs. A number of years ago, when I ran for office in a contested election, the big issue was the dog park. It turned out that the dog park is one of our most popular recreation facilities in the town. This is an amazing park. It's used by a lot of people, and it really contributes to making Greenburgh one of the best places in the United States to live. Money Magazine and CNN have rated Greenburgh at one point the 80th best place to live in the United States, and the dog park is one of the reasons. It takes a lot to run a great town, and obviously having a AAA bond rating is one aspect. We're one of only 1% of the communities in the entire United States. That's 1% of the communities in the entire United States that has a AAA bond rating. What does that mean to you? We save over $100,000 a year over communities that have the second highest bond rating in lower interest rates. And during my administration, the bond rating has gone up not once, not twice, but 3 times. Greenburgh is one of the communities in the state that has complied with the governor's tax cap legislation. We've stayed under the tax cap, and it's something that we hope to and we plan to do in the years to come. Another aspect of running a great town is listening to constituents. And can I just ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you tell us your name? And
I'm Vince Perot and I live in Hartsdale.
so Vince lives in Hartsdale, and you have a concern about the park. What is
Yes,
it?
our concern is that it's a wonderful park and it gets a lot of activity during the week, even on the weekends. But we need some shelter. We have some trees that were provided by the town and by our association, Park Association, for shelter, but actually it would be nice to have a seasonal shelter that could give us some protection all year round from the rain, from the sun, from the snow.
And this is not the biggest issue in the world for the town, but for you and the dog users, it is a big issue,
Because
and
we're
that's
here
why
every
we have
day.
to listen.
Yes, we're here every day, and we spend at least 2 hours a day. I do, at least 2 hours a day here. And it would be nice. It would be nice for the dogs. It would be nice for the people, and it's a great place to meet friends, and for dogs to meet their friends.
And that's something that I'm going to be working on, and I look forward to working with you.
Great.
And I'm sure I'll see you at the dog swim.
Oh yes, yes.
We have a dog swim the first Sunday.
It's I think it's the 8th of September.
This 8th of September.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you.
look
Thank
forward
you.
to working with you.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thank you. I promise you that if I'm re-elected, we're going to maintain and improve the services at the Theodore Young Community Center, and we're going to continue to have an after-school program, which, by the way, is funded in large part by a private philanthropist, the Pat Lanza Foundation. They contribute 6 figures to the program. Our exposure program at the Theodore Young Community Center does amazing things for young people. They provide children between the ages of kindergarten and 8th grade an opportunity to learn about the real world. They invest in the stock market. They actually put money and become shareholders in the stock market. They open up bank accounts. They learn life skills that will serve them well. Wouldn't it be great if a future Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg comes out of the Theodore Young Community Center after school program? That's my goal. I should also mention that the town board recently received a grant where we did major improvements at the center. There's a new gym floor at the center paid for by FEMA dollars. We got a federal grant to install solar hot water heating at our indoor pool. And one of the things that I'm proud of is early on when I first got elected as town supervisor, I was able to persuade the state to fund a second floor addition at the community center so they could do more things. I am so thrilled that Greenburgh has become the biotech capital of the Hudson Valley. I'm thrilled that we've been able to attract top companies like Acorda, like Regeneron. By the way, Regeneron was rated the #1 biotech company in the world by their peers last year. I'm so proud that these companies are helping our tax base, and I've worked very hard to attract more and more high-quality businesses to the town. In addition to the biotech companies, during my administration, we've seen more supermarkets come to town, ShopRite, Stop and Shop. We've seen Madison Square Garden open their training facility in Greenburgh. Liberty's Knicks Rangers have their training facility in the town. And I'm also pleased that Dannon has their headquarters across the street from Greenburgh Town Hall. Those are just a few. During my next administration, I promise you that we will continue to have a climate that's business friendly. We're going to try cutting some of the red tape so Greenburgh will be even friendlier to businesses, and we could develop a real great partnership with the commercial business community. Truly blessed to have outstanding volunteer fire departments. We have volunteer fire departments in Ardsley, Dobbs Ferry, Elmsford, Irvington, Hastings, Tarrytown. They're just all outstanding. My opponent wants the paid fire departments to have the opportunity to take over territory currently served by our all-volunteer fire departments. What will that mean for residents who live in neighborhoods served by our all-volunteer fire departments? In East Irvington, the average homeowner pays $249 a year for fire services. In the paid fire districts, some people are paying as much as $2,671 a year for the exact same service. Elmsford, I'm right now at the Elmsford Fire Department. Most residents pay about $383, $384 a year for service. So if a paid fire district took it over, the taxes would go up significantly. Another advantage to having the volunteer fire departments continue to serve residents of the unincorporated section of Greenburgh, reduced response time, which means the fire trucks could get to your homes faster and provide you with the services you need more efficiently and put out the fires quicker. We are now in the village of Hastings, and I want to show you something that I'm very proud of. This is an affordable housing apartment complex that the town worked very closely with the village of Hastings in creating. The town-owned foreclosed property, and we worked with the village of Hastings and their Affordable Housing Commission to create a beautiful affordable housing complex. We want to continue to work with the village of Hastings and with all 6 villages cooperatively so we could improve the quality of life for our residents. If I had a choice, there's no place in the world that I'd rather live than the town of Greenburgh. This is a great community. It's diverse, it's beautiful, the people are friendly and terrific. Right now, we're at one of the most scenic locations in the town. We're in the village of Hastings overlooking the Palisades. I want to thank you for providing me with the opportunity to serve Greenburgh over the past number of years. I am so proud to have the opportunity to help improve the quality of life in our town. And to have achieved this takes political leadership, experience, courage, compassion, and a passion for the job. If I'm re-elected, I promise you that I will continue to be accessible. I promise you that I'll always listen, and I'll try really hard to look for ways to make our community even better. I hope you'll consider voting for me. My name's Paul Feiner. I'm running in the Democratic primary September 10th. And I also hope you'll vote for Judith Beville as town clerk on Tuesday, September 10th. She's done a wonderful job.